Hey everyone, and welcome. So, you're thinking about buying your first home. That's amazing. It's one of the most exciting things you'll ever do. But let's be real, it can also be a total minefield of really expensive mistakes. Today, we're going to break down the 7 biggest slip-ups first-time home buyers make, so you can walk through this whole process with confidence. Let's get right into it.
If you're here, I'm guessing that dream of owning your own place is really on your mind. It's a powerful, powerful goal. And getting it right from the very start is absolutely crucial. And get this, the difference between a really smart purchase and a costly mistake, well, it can literally be lakhs of rupees. Our goal today is to arm you with the knowledge you need to protect what is probably going to be the biggest investment of your life.
Okay, let's start with the most fundamental errors, the ones that are all about the physical property itself. These are the mistakes people make way before they even get to the paperwork. And that brings us right to mistake number 1, looking only at the property price. You see that attractive listing online, right? But that sticker price? It is just the tip of the iceberg. And ignoring everything that's hiding underneath is a surefire way to sink your budget.
Now, what's really interesting here is how this table shows you the true cost. That advertised price is just your starting point. Then you've got to add stamp duty and registration charges. Those are the government taxes. If it's a property that's still being built, well, there's GST. And please, don't forget the ongoing maintenance costs. The actual cost is the real number you need to be planning for.
Now for mistake number 2, choosing the wrong location. You've heard the saying a million times, but it is so true. A good house in a bad location will almost never be a great investment.
To really nail this, you have to think a little bit like a city planner. Look for how close it is to big employment hubs and good schools. Check for metro connectivity. And, most importantly, look for signs of future development, like a new mall being built or a planned highway. These are the little signals that tell you your investment is going to grow.
So we've covered the physical property. Let's move on to the paperwork and the money. Believe me, these legal and financial lapses can be just as damaging as a poor location.
This brings us to mistake number 3, ignoring the builder's reputation. Think about it. You are placing your trust and your life savings in their hands. Not doing your homework here is just a massive, unforced error.
And here's your action plan. First, actually go and see their past projects. How have they held up over time? Second, check their delivery record. Are they known for constant delays? And third, read those online reviews. What are real customers saying? This simple 3-step check can save you years of headaches.
Mistake number 4 is an absolute non-negotiable. If a project isn't RERA approved, you walk away, period. It is your single greatest legal protection. So, what even is RERA? Think of it as a government-backed seal of approval. The Real Estate Regulatory Authority makes sure that builders are held accountable. For example, it mandates that the carpet area they promise is the exact carpet area you get, which prevents a really common problem. Buying a RERA-approved property is the difference between a secure transaction and a risky gamble.
Okay, let's talk about the loan. This is mistake number 5, poor home loan planning. Way too many people find a house first and then they scramble for financing. That is completely backward, and it can lock you into decades of financial stress. Take a good look at this number, 40%. This figure right here should be the cornerstone of all your financial planning when you're buying a home. So, what does it represent? Here it is, the golden rule of thumb. Your monthly loan payment, your EMI, should never be more than 40% of your take-home pay. This makes sure you have enough money left over for savings, for other expenses, and for life's little emergencies. Getting a pre-approved loan within this limit before you start house hunting, well, that gives you a crystal clear budget and immense confidence. This brings us to our third and final mindset shift. To make a truly smart decision, you need to stop thinking only like a home buyer, and you need to start thinking like an investor. And this is mistake number 6, ignoring the return on investment. Yes, a home is where you make memories, but it is also the largest financial asset most of us will ever own. Ignoring its potential for growth is just a huge oversight. And this slide illustrates the two mindsets perfectly. The home buyer focuses on emotional appeal, how the house feels. The investor, on the other hand, focuses on the numbers. What's the potential for rental income? What's the likely future appreciation? The secret to a great purchase is to be both. Find a home you love that also makes perfect financial sense. Now, for our final section, this is all about thinking beyond just the bricks and mortar. This is where we bring everything together and reveal the one mistake that, if you avoid it, can help you avoid all the others. And here it is, mistake number 7, and it might be the most important one: trying to do it all alone. You are not expected to be an expert in real estate law, financial planning, and property valuation. That's why experts exist. Not seeking guidance is the most common and the most easily avoidable error of them all.
This chart just visualizes the stakes perfectly. An informed decision made with expert help has massive positive potential, but a wrong decision made alone can lead to a devastating loss of lakhs. That huge gap between those two outcomes, that is the value of good advice.
And this really summarizes everything we've talked about. The search isn't just for the perfect property, it's for the perfect decision-making process. A safe investment is built on a foundation of knowledge, due diligence, and sound advice.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. After all the financial calculations and legal checks are done, what does a dream home truly mean to you? Is it a place of safety, a smart investment, a foundation for your family, or all of the above? Getting that answer clear in your own mind is the real first step on this incredible journey.